Thank you very much. I will live now. I'll play for the audience them a little bit of salon music. Thank you very much. First of all, I need to make a disclaimer. Say, this music does not belong to us. We don't own the copyrights of this music. It was played purposefully for entertainment and educational values. Family, I'm sorry for the delay a little bit. I want to welcome now Adu. I want to welcome to the program Inside Salon today. Now the then and now Media Empire. Where they broadcast live. Sorry for the delay a little bit. I want to welcome now Adu. I want to welcome to the program Inside Salon today. Now the then and now Media Empire. Where they broadcast live. Okay, sorry again for that technical difficulty. We'll get just now. I believe so. We'll adjust now. Family, good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, wherever on a day. And welcome to the Then and Now Media Empire, where they broadcast live on Facebook. And today, na Saturday, the 15th of August, 2020, me now na host and presenter Mohamed Kamara, commonly known as Supermed. You know, family, I want to share because we get a very, very important interview today. Please, una share so that we get plenty of people we go come witness interview. This interview is a very, very important interview because we get somebody today when we guest when at the studio where now the kind of people that are so we salon they cry for. This man a humanitarian, now a philanthropist, now a fine Sierra Leonean. We don't enough one for make sure say he do his best in utmost best for help that country to move forward. So we're very, very happy and please for getting on this platform today. So please, family, wanna share so that we get plenty of people who can witness this particular interview and can listen from this gentleman. So again, I want to say I'm sorry for the technical difficulties we get, but hopefully it has been sorted now. We can move forward and now can listen this wonderful interview where they take place today. This person and no other person other than Mr. Ibrahim Suma, where plenty people in the salon know him as Brema Togo. This man, adjective in order for that would describe him. Now a remarkable Sierra Leonean. Most of them they follow football first na Sierra Leone, though you get that name Brema Togo. But not today stop. They don't do plenty thing in back. When I've done the Alliance Democratic Party, when at the ADP party, where Mohamed Kabariman Mansayan have been leader. This man have been former deputy leader for that party and one of the co-founder for that party. So this man involved by so many things them for push Mama Salongo forward. So we're very, very happy and glad today for getting at this platform here. Thank you very much and welcome, Mr. Ibrahim Suma, commonly known as Mr. Brema Togo. Welcome.
Thank you very much, Mohamed Supermed. Thank you also to the viewer and listeners them. The people are all in a salon all over the world who saw on a day, go on, they watch this program and see. My name again is Ibrahim Suma Elias Brema Togo. I'm the former deputy chairman of the Alliance Democratic Party. And I just want to make a correction on the fly. We go out, we say, I'm the former deputy chairman to Kamarimba. I am not the deputy chairman to Kamarimba, but the Alliance Democratic Party, which I am a founder of that particular party. So like I said, I just want to make it clear to everybody, say, me not to the former deputy chairman to Kamarimba. I am the elected, not selected, elected deputy chairman of the Alliance Democratic Party.
Thank you very much, and please welcome Mr. Brema Togo. We thank you for that clarification there, because you know the deputy chairman for the Alliance Democratic Party. That is absolutely right, and we thank you plenty for that. Or we make we don't clarify. And again, like we are the same, please, ladies and gentlemen, I love share this program because this gentleman, like what I tell no more. Not only somebody who be done for politics or be done for sport and everything. Now a philanthropist. Philanthropist now somebody where they pull your add cash for help in fellow country people. And we know say we need that kind of people. There are plenty one now we country Sierra Leone. So for start with Mr. Brema Togo, we all know about this Brema Togo Foundation. We want to make you tell people when they watch this program live now, we're going to watch them subsequently back. Why make you decide to form the Brema Togo Foundation?
Thank you very much, Mr. Supermed, for that question, Dave. This foundation is not a foundation when we think about or sit down about for decide to form this foundation. No, it was not my intention. But like I said, sometimes also you grow up or also you man or also you born, they will never know your value until you move away from there. Because I start most of the thing what they do, I start from Usana, I go up in a Central 1, constituency 124. Whether I do so many things from 2017 to present. Even my first project, now be the cleaning project, where this foundation not even start. Where now be the grassroots organization where they now Susan's Bay, where now constituency 124. From where the cleaning project starts in a salon, I get a team day, whether that grassroots day, where they another cleaning day, where I'm responsible for them, buy everything for them, cleaning material, everything up to the last day when they stop the cleaning. I mean, they fund everything. Even when I go, I join the cleaning also. Government not give me one single dime or even a shovel safe. But I'm doing it because I know, say, what I'm doing is not for, say, I'm looking for favor. I'm looking for because of humanity's sake in me. That's why I'm doing it. Come to the foundation where they talk about, the foundation come in through my mama. When I think I'm my 36, towards going to my 38. It's just something that just happened when Mr. Chef not know how it happened. Because they invite me for going to one school in a Davis Elementary School, Davis, I think elementary secondary school, where they 2 miles from my mama. When I go be one of the chief patron at the sport. So I go there, I'll be going there at the sport, they take part in the sport. After some time, I'll be sit down, the chief na mama in a salam, come sit down close to me. But I don't know what's the intention will make he can sit down close to me. So I was not paying too much attention to her. Me are the type of person when I go in a place, I don't want to be shown like somebody way, now big somebody to know. I don't want to be exposed that way, to be popular that way, no. So I just see somebody pony and he give me envelope. So when he give me the envelope, I look at the envelope, I say, what's in this? So instead, I don't want to put the envelope back. I say, okay, I'll open them right there. So when I open them, it's an invitation for meet with them. That is the next day, the next of set appointment with them. So right now, I tell them back, I say, nothing. I don't give you long appointment where I will make with you. You give me the way you want for that come. I'll come into the love, sit down, talk. Then give me day. Unfortunately, they don't be listed as the candy. So because after the week, because I'm almost a week, then give me. I not call them, I not get time with them, no nothing. So unfortunately, the day for the team, they just see me as show up. When I show up there, that is how we meet. When we meet, then take me go to one school when I just a Palm Body. But the Palm Body school is so I don't know how to explain that school, that the picking name, day and all that. So because of not just rush go, I tell them, say, okay, now don't make appointment where we go, all go meet with all the elders then. We meet as a meeting, then we go come now, we talk about whatever you want to talk to me about. Because right now, I can't fulfill no more promise because you asked me to, you want to talk to me. That's why I come. So that's how the foundation starts.
Wow, that's a remarkable story. And like where I be saying more, I introduce you. I say you not possible get sorry art for your country. You not possible get likeness for your country. You don't begin see from the explanation. You don't begin give how that not manifests for let this particular Brahma Togo Foundation born. And again, Mr. Brahma Togo, since when this foundation born, waiting at the projects them where you don't embark on, waiting the foundation don't embark on, and how the foundation they get resources for embark on them projects they are so. But before you go any further again, I want to remind people in the chat room, please, I want to welcome on all the chat room first of all. I want to thank you, plenty on don't join we. But please again, I want to share this program. We'll get a very, very important interview today. And I've been telling us this program inside Salon today. Now the Den and Now Media Empire. Now program this way always bring people of substance, people relevant to society, so we country, so we communities in a salon. And the last week I'll bring like mans for McKinney, when another organization when they do a lot for salon. This week we don't bring Mr. Brahma Togo, when are the CEO and founder of the Brahma Togo Foundation, where it don't begin to explain to we how this team in fact come about. So please, we're gonna share them. So they'll get plenty of people that go join we and we'll go witness this interview. And we'll go benefit from them. We'll go get inspired from this good work what this man do. And like why they say this now, Mr. Brahma Togo, you don't show me how this charity come about. Now, what's not the program they want to embark on so far where this charity don't come about, then also how do they get funding resources for funding projects there so we want to embark on.
Thank you very much, Supermed, for that question there. If I can start with this whole thing, like I tell you, well, in 2017 when I go, I all meeting with them when they call me at the school day, and I look at the school and I make a promise to them. I tell them, say, by God in power, it's not with me own power, but by God in power, I go change the building of the school. I said, and when I left, before by the time when I left, the foundation of the school will come up. So eventually when I left, my wife be supposed to go a wedding, one of my niece in wedding at home. So my wife and sister, now then go commission the opening, the foundation. And when they go on the foundation, within them meet the school was, at that time, the school we get some activity where we get forgive 150 uniforms to students them. We give books them all to all the students them. We give pencil. We give, then we give also fund. where at least with 2-3 picking where we pick up, say, so my wife be did a grace now occasion day where they do everything, welcome them so much, na my mama there. So this is how it starts. And then how things they go, like I said, those who know me from the time when me grab, me not the kind of person where when I'm for you, I'm for you. When I'm not for you, I'm not for you. But when I say I give my heart to you, I give 100% to you, my heart to you. And concerning to always say they do so, it's just maybe now God they touch me for do short thing, and God they provide for me for do that. There's nobody, no fund. I've never set up any GoFund. Neither have I set up any community or people around me for say, okay, wanna join me and contribute for love, do what I do so. Not that I don't want to do that. I want to do I do it alone. No. I do it no more because I want to do it for the people that know say yes. I have to start something for you to support me. I don't want for let you believe me, say I take you money for do something where me not even put me your money they eat. So that is why, and even when I start to do all this, I make it open. If anybody want to come in for join me and continue the project, it's fine to me. It's not only for me. What I'm doing is I'm just giving an example and give things for let other people and follow suit say, it is not about politics. What I'm doing is nothing in politics. Nothing to do with politics. This what I'm doing it is on me. It's not affiliated with any political party. It's only me and my wife. My wife, they behind me, they support me so much. And I believe, say yes, within support. Right now, thank God, thank you. Inside, it's not even that this October I for make a 1 year. The school don't go up to the roof of the window line now for the first floor, which is then the water where I promised me already don't complete now, mama, which has been commissioned already. And I do so many things back again. Not only that, when it comes to the COVID-19, I mean, the first person back again we get up, I give 50 buckets of sanitized materials in from Mashaka, take them at Waterloo. The boys then distribute all that. But like I said, everything what I'm doing, I'm not doing it because I want to gain attention from anybody or say I go do something. No, I'm doing it because of the humanity with it on me and the patriotism with it on me. I believe, say, when you talk about anything, it's the people first. And for you to be somebody, is somebody going to make you be somebody. And today, if you still get a chance to do what I do so, now God, not only God, and somebody make me come to America for be somebody in America also. So it's something for you to be somebody. Everybody, this time stage where they're right now, they've never been there by themselves. They be there by somebody. Somebody can move you. So that's why I think I say, hey, this is what I have to do. If God bless me in a different way, let me give back to the needy people then. That is why I choose down over there. And I believe so with the people who I choose for do this thing, it's not an obligation to them, say therefore be obligated to me. No, it's not only me doing it. That's why even from when I start the project, I always tell them, then my mama say, not to me they do them. I'm not the only one doing this. We all they do this collectively because there's a whole way una save the play. Una way did it. Because me not did it. Now una they play the whole day. And the whole way una they play may be more important to me. Maybe I'm only providing the finance for let it happen. But you are the guys. So we all they do this as one, collectively as one person. And when we succeed, we also succeed collectively, not only by me. Because I always think and say, me not the one-man person. I don't want anything that I'm doing, it has to center only on me. If even only in the mean of the financier. No, we all. That's why all the steps that way I don't do from 2017, where I decide for do what I do so. All of them is only based on me. There's no fund. You can check all over. I've never set up any GoFund. Nobody is sponsoring me. Nobody is giving me a dime except my wife.
Wow, that is remarkable, Mr. Togo. I mean, the explanation you don't give, I believe, say most people go say now, then kind people and this kind of patriotism will need a saloon because there's short contribution, this humanitarian arts for go back, for give back to society, community, from where I come from all the different communities, for help you fellow Sierra Leoneans, is very remarkable, and we tell you thank you plenty for that. But going forward now, how you envisage this charity, Brema Togo Foundation? What you don't get plans for the future? How you see this charity in few years to come? Say this charity will go into, or project they will go into, or how you go amalgamate, maybe you go bring in other people or other people can partner you or whatever. What you see the future of this Brema Togo Foundation?
Well, like I tell, just to take you back, no more say this is the future of everybody. It's not the only future for me. I don't want to embark on something where I feel to say that me one going for benefit on them. That is why it's open to everybody. And from the time when I begin, I always say that the future comes with God, and everything what you may do, I always put God first. The future of this thing, where they come, how will they prolong so it extend every day? But since where they extend, nobody ever pick up the phone or even say, oh, Brema Togo, what you are doing is a good thing. I want to be part of. No, but it's fine. Because there is one thing. I'm not doing for satisfy anybody. And I'm not doing for show to somebody say, I am rich. No, I am not. Me, just an ordinary person like you, Superman, and any other person who will listen and watch me so today. And those that will know me not sharing person. I don't care what I get. Me believe say, what I give back to the needy. And the only thing that they will take me back to me maker. Not what I left there. I left all kind of riches or talk, say me get this, you get this. It's all vanity. But when I believe say, with this what they do so, it's going to be a legacy. Not only for me, for the people that are already around me, will support me for do what they do. Today, again, I also done proud for me for go back again. Now, Lonsal, when Lonsal, the ADP party, now we base that one day. Now we base, when I say base, this is at the place down the way ADP originally formed. When I mean form, inside Salon, we create a base there. Say, this now we base. And if you can recollect, there's so many by-elections that what we do there. So that this is our base. And I know what I don't do there on my time when I did at ADP. I don't want to go back on all those things. Those who want to know much about me, about ADP on all sides, go back and check all the archive, then they will reflect, because I don't want to go back on that. It's my past and it's my past. And I want to put everything behind me and focus on what I'm doing. And like I said, what they do so now, me not the kind of person where they sit down there and say, for be condemned, for the condemn without the solution. No. Are they in support of the government? Within the government they do right now, on any other thing what they do, if I have the chance to be part to the solution of that, I will give my own part of it. And I have nothing against the past government also. And me not the kind of person who will go for disrespect elders, or say I will disrespect. If you say no more, I for join you, or use me for disrespect anybody, the past government or the present government, then you are in the wrong place.
Okay, Mr. Brema Togo, thank you very much again for that salient clarification there, because at the next stage, I want to go with the interview, because I believe say plenty of people who sabi you, a part of your first career in Barcelona football, now they don't sabi you as being one of the key members of the Alliance Democratic Party. And now I can talk and say you are no longer a member of the Alliance Democratic Party, are you?
I am still a member of the Alliance Democratic Party, because it's the only membership card we are the carry.
Okay,
so
that's fine. That's why I don't make that clarification clearly, because people that are this platform go and ask, say, well, Mr. Togo make this in Togo and Brema Togo Foundation, maybe because he want set up in political career for future or for other thing else. Is there anything to do with politics where you make this foundation for, or you just do it more purely on humanitarian grounds?
Superman, like I said back in the island, and I will continue to say that for the people of Salona hear that. My ambition I not get no ambition for becoming a leader of a party, neither for become a flag bearer of a party, neither for even become an honorable. For right now, I just want to be left alone. Just do my thing as an ordinary person. I have nothing, I don't get no intention right now for be anything of the cause. What I'm doing, I'm just reaching to the people, reaching out to the people, because everything in politics is the people who make the decision. Today we have a leader, we have a president who made that decision. It's the people, because the people are the one who do the voting. So the people and God, because God choose say that particular person will be the president of the Republic of Sierra Leone. And today he is. So like I said, even me, maybe there's a question will come like that. I get different thing against I'm doing the time of the campaign, where I decide for go on the other side. When I make something, when I go out publicly say, I am in support of so person. And when I support that, I give 100% of that support to that particular person. But that doesn't mean that when we have a president now, I should discredit him. I will always stand by him as the president of elected president of the Republic of Sierra Leone, and everything in my own power that I have to do to make more improvement to that government, I will do it no matter what party. Because okay, like I said, right now, the only party member that I carry is ADP. I am nothing else. And I'm going to stay there like that, period. Because like I said, nobody, you see one thing Superman in Sierra Leone, how the people in the street people them. When you are a good guy, nobody recognizes you. But when you are a bad guy, when you participate in propaganda, when you participate in doing bad things, that is the time they will come close to you. But when you're doing good things, you reach out to the people. I'm telling you, nobody. And I don't worry about that. This is not my focus. I don't worry for people to even worry about me or say, no, that's because what I particularly in humanity. And the people who are fit to start to do that stuff, and they reach out to, now they don't appreciate me. If they don't appreciate me, then God never watch me. So I'm not doing it to them for say they owe obligation to me. No, if I decide today, I want to be this, I want to go this way, it's up to them to follow. And the reason they have to follow me, don't follow me because of the name. Don't follow me because of the color. Don't follow me because of party. Follow me for what I have done for you. Follow me because of waiting at the intention I get. Where I'm not reached there yet. I'm doing this for you guys. I'm not asking much. If I get there, definitely you will know. But I will not go there and started giving you words that I will not fulfill. If I say this, from the time I run the salon, everything will come on my mouth when I say this at the Duam, without nobody. So I feel to say, this is me. So like I said, I'm not going to have somebody go use me for features. I will be a platform for you, for go after anybody. I don't want to be there. Then afterwards, why I don't say something negative about you, I turn around again and then begin to say good thing about you, then I'm a snitch. I'm not going to be part of that.
Okay, thank you very much, Mr. Bramatogo. I mean, you are currently a member of the Alliance Democratic Party. And as you know, it's a go on at the country in Sierra Leone, the leader and former flag bearer of the Alliance Democratic Party is in detention at the moment. You got any comment in relation to the charges or the alleged charges and where they face?
Like I said back again, the issue of Kamaraingbah problem will never be my issue. And I don't want to be part of it because it's an allegation. The man is guilty until finally prove it in the court of law. So let it, right now, I will not be part of it. It's an investigation, let the law take in court. But for me, I will never condemn him.
Okay, thank you very much.
I will never condemn him for this particular act until he's proven guilty. Because right now, like I said, I have no grudge on him. It could be me. Anything can happen to anybody. Anybody can happen to him. So that not mean you'll get a platform for cancer on ISO and begin to say the bad thing about Kamaraingbah. No, I will not do that.
Okay, thank you very much, Mr. Bramatogo. Because now the next phase of the question, because you don't work with that Monday, you were the former deputy leader of the party, we all work together as been the leader of the party. You feel say the charges already alleged so against them. You feel say there's something out of character and somebody, how you know him? You feel say that person go near that kind of thing.
Like I said back against Superman, I am not here to determine the man's personal life. Kamayemba has never been my friend. Kamayemba, we are not too close until when we get to politics. This way make me in close. And the closeness with me all is only party affair. We don't go out. We don't hang around out. We don't go do things together. But when I'm in Sierra Leone, yes, me and Ina foot to foot, we do things together. But I will not be in a platform to come here and discredit that man for this particular action until he's proven guilty. So like I said, I have nothing to say about anything about what happened to Kamayemba or what is going through right now. No, let the law take its course. And that is why we have the judiciary, we have the law. Let the law take its course. But I will never, ever be in that position to come here and say anything negative about anything about him or say, because I've never hung out, we never hang out to do things together. So I don't know anything about what, like I said, it has to be within him.
Okay, I don't want to be part of that. Togo. Like you said again, I really appreciate your honest and candid answer. And it don't show the kind of person where you be, you know, possibly you feel say you straightforward and you show I'm telling. I believe say most of the viewers then with the original, please now continue for share. This interview is very intriguing, it's very interesting. We'll get a very, very patriotic and humanitarian Sierra Leonean where they explain to we things them about in foundation, your own political perspective, and how you see things then. But Mr. Bramatogo, are you confident that due to Mr. Kamayemba's political persuasion, he will get a fairer system, justice system that country at the present time moment?
Well, like I say back again, fair justice is in the hand of the judiciary. It's not in the hand of anybody, not even the president. Because the president right now, the only time he gets hands in that, when he will forgive clemency. That's the only time. But like I said, if we have a judicial, we are fixing to corrupt the judicial, then we'll follow the rules of the law and make sure, say, he get a fair trial. So that's what I'm saying. But if there's a judicial that is corrupt, anything can happen. Anything can happen. But what I'm saying is that I'm just asking, there has to be free and fair. Give him the chance to be out there. Give whatever thing you're able to do for like prove himself either innocent or guilty. So like I said, that is why even when people are talking about white paper or corruption and all that, I don't want to be part of that also, all that. So all those people, they are innocent until found guilty. The day that they found them guilty of corruption, then I'll name you as a corrupt person. But for now, you're not a corrupt person to me. So why should I go out on the media talking about things that I don't know of? I am not part of that government. I'm not part of this government. So I am not going to stand there or sit down in the podium and trying to make my way through by discrediting somebody or make my way by, no. What I'm doing is the way, my own way, which is what is good for me, which is I feel that is good for me and my wife. Because like I said, the only person that I follow now is only God and my wife. Because anything that happened to me now, the only person that will be behind me will be my wife. But the first person, the next person will be God. So that is why everything that I'm doing, I always base my wife as a stronghold behind me. So like I said, this is not me. What I'm doing I'm going to continue to do it. My next project that I'm going to be doing is going to be Cambia District. I'm going to go back to my mom's village, which is the Tonkolimba Chiefdom, where they call Kamatoto, and do another well there again. So like I said, I'm exposing myself. What I'm doing, I guess, water is life. What I'm providing for these people, water is life. And once you be part of somebody's life, that's what is campaign. Campaign should not be you only do because you want to get into power. You said, oh, I'm waiting for the time to come. Then I'll go there and give them 10,000, 20,000. This is the reason why Salone is what we are today. Because the people are the problem. It's not the government. The people are the problem. Too much of hypocrisy. You have to be a reason for following somebody. You have to have a reason for following somebody. Your fourth grandparent, grandparent, they have been following all this party. What have they left for you behind the same party? Then what are you going to leave for the people that are behind you? What are they going to leave for those ones that are behind them back again? So it's the same thing. The cycle is what is cycling all over in Sierra Leone because it's an habit. It's something, the mindset of them. That is why they just stick there waiting for time to come to jubilate. When they bring T-shirts, they bring this, they bring that. You don't know you're voting for, whether this person will do something for me. After you vote them in, they turn their back to you, they neglect you.
Okay, thank you very much again, Mr. Bramatogo. Thank you very much again, because like I say, please wanna share this, continue for share the program, and we tell now thank you, welcome when I views them and comment them all in the chat room. We get some very interesting comments in the chat room again. We tell now thank you, welcome on them all. And also, Mr. Bramatogo, people that don't know you say you're the deputy leader of the Alliance Democratic Party. So you get a political voice in that country. You don't contribute a lot in terms of politics, in terms of humanitarian mission, the way they do. What thing you take recently to the spate of violence where they take place in Salone, including the Palemba Road massacre, how people can describe and say a massacre, and also recently the killings of unarmed civilians, youth basically, na Makeni. What you take, what are you seeing, and what's in your perspective on that particular academy?
Supermed again, the same thing, I'm going to go back again. Like I said, I am not the one to determine the action of the government. Government of the day will always be government of the day. There's nothing you can do. Just follow. When you follow,
no, whatever. Sorry, Mr. Togo, let's just come quick, but I want you back. I'm not asking you to determine the government's own action, your own perspective. How you see them? What are your opinion about the incident today?
Like I said, most of the opinion, like on all the incidents we happen, is not an opinion where we get for make an opinion say it's wrong or it's good. It's in between, because there's an action that leads to that action. That in every action, something leads to that action to happen. So once it's happened, then there is a way people will find something to blame. So like I'm saying, every life matter, every Sierra Leone's life matter. The people that lost their life in the prison, oh, yes, we all feel bad about that. But we ask God for the God give them all good road. The same thing that happened in Losar, the same thing that happened in Tombo, the same thing that happened in Makeni. So like I said again, something leads to that action to take place. If we will have prevented that particular incident not to happen, it will not lead to what happened right now. That's what I'm telling you. Sometimes you use your brain. Everything that you do, use your brain before you go out there and take action or do something. Because at the end, who suffers? You. The one we don't die now, the parents and suffer because they are the one you left behind. Who are you trying to please? Are you pleasing yourself or are you pleasing your family? My first priority will be my people, my family. So like I said, if anything we are free to say will be an action to me, we are going to jeopardize my life, I will never be part of it. So it's you. Everybody control your mind, control your action, control the thing you do. Don't do it because of somebody wants you to do it. Then at the end, you lose. because that person will be alive or that person will be out there, then you will be somewhere, either 6 feet or somewhere. So then who are you going to blame? So that's what I'm saying. I am not going to be somebody that's going to use somebody to make me somebody, because it's only God who makes you somebody. So like I said, I know they go out there and say, and they go pay somebody because of my political career. You for go do things, go do this, go do that. When me own picking them, your own family, and then they peacefully. I don't push them for go do so thing for them lose their life. If me picking, it come out there, when not to me push them, it losing life. I'm telling you, I will not even shed one tears. It will not be anything to me.
But Mr. Togo, other people then go say, these people will come out, then go protest now a democratic right. Now, any democratic country, people then get right for assist rates, people then get right for demonstrate, when they see government they do something when they're not like, what they're not happy about. So the question here is, you go able to condemn, or you feel say the police, the action, it proportionates, or you feel say if you condemn the action of the security forces then, because then go for supposed to go take control of the situation, bring and calm under control. You feel say the action when they take it appropriate?
Thank you very much. Like I said back again, the action is not appropriate, but something lead to maybe to the action, because like I said, the only time me and you go know what to make the police to take the action is when they are questioned about it. But for now, I know can be negative for being negative of the whole thing. The action of the police is wrong. It is the right of every citizen for protest on anything where you feel to say is wrong, but do it peacefully. And when you do it peacefully, make sure you don't do something that would trigger the law enforcement for do something where they're not for do. If you know how we did so back, protests are going on. But if you do something stupid, where you've not seen enough for doing, it will lead to something else. It's happening. So like I said, life has been lost. We all know say there's no lost life. It's not an appropriate action. But sometimes the police themselves, they go training, and they train them for telling them, say, they get for defend themselves, they get for protect themselves. If there's anything that you feel to say is harmful to you, that will take you, hey, there's an action they have to take. So like I say, I will not be that position. Like what you say, yes, the action of the police is wrong, but maybe there's something that triggers for the police to take that action. With now, people that don't lose their life, people that don't lose their loved one, and then now and they suffer now. The one that would have lost the lost one, because sometimes that person would have lost so will be somebody to them in the future. But hey, like I said, it's the mindset. If them youth they also not begin for learn for use their mind and talk then think say there's something that we should do that is right, and there's something that we should not do that is wrong. Because do it in your favor. Don't do it for somebody's favor. Do it for your favor. If you say this and they do them, that you will favor me. I go do them. But I'm not do them for favor any other person when they're young, them keep no. So like I said, it really is sad for things like this to happen. But let the law take in course, because like I said, everything in the world, now the law. Whosoever wants to follow the law about all the ones that were lost their life and all that, let them follow it. If the police they did anything wrong, there should be an investigation. That should go on all the law enforcement that we go at that particular scene day, and the higher authority and we pass the order for let something like that and they happen. So, like I said, I will not condemn them. I will not say that they should what they did. No, because they have a life also to protect. They have families. They have children. Same thing all over. So they have family to protect also. So if they're in a position to protect their life for their family, I'm telling you, hey, so like I said, I'm not going to be in the position to say, hey, like I said, what they did, yes, it's wrong. Everybody have the right to protest. Everybody have the right to democracy, freedom of speech. Yes, but it's the way you do it. And we all know the country will come out, Africa. That right they come on for say, hey, make sure so when you do it in a peaceful way. And I'm telling you, if you do it in a peaceful way, there will never be going to be any riot. Don't throw stone. Don't throw challenges on law enforcement. You don't get business with law enforcement. If I say this now, they go protest for certain things.
Mr. Togo, I know I caught you for that one day. People then go say, like the country where they in America, we see people then go protest in New York. We see people then protest in Minneapolis, where they even set building in my lights. Then they challenge the police and do all kinds of things, but we don't see the policeman there open firing directly by the protesters. Then. Why the differences between Yanda and why the differences in Salon? So why the policeman for open firing by the peaceful protesters? According to what you say, maybe then throw stone and burn tire. But Usa used to say they in America, we don't see that they burn police station at all, but we don't see policeman they open fire by the protesters. Then.
You know why? Because like I said, we are in a different world. And in the world where we did, everything what you get in life is protected by insurance. So if police now say yes, you go burn, you destroy property and everything, they know that those things will be covered, but your life will never be covered. If they shoot you and kill you, your life will never, you're gone. But just putting them back again will be replaced. But in the country where we find ourselves to, that country, the innocent person, when you do something, you go damage in store, you damage in this, that, in now buff. You know what? You don't put that person, they can't go back to square one. Now you don't take that person back to square one. Because it lose everything, we don't get forget them back. But we here, ordinary for a case safe now your house, is paid for. Before I say public person can't burn them. Somebody go bank you motor car safe say it's paid for. And then worry safe. I'll pack me motor car so that Tiffman one I can't Tiffman. Tiffman can go. And they chase you safe because for say, why don't you don't Tiffman and they chase you, I go lost my life. It's covered by, so I don't have to lose my life for that because it's been protected. But because of the country we find we say, none of those things are protected. So that is why, yeah, you go see that they're going to burn all them places and then burn everything. All the policing they do for maintain order and keep them off there because they know for say, hey, it will be taken care of. But Salon, it will never be taken care of. Now them people have lost their lives, so now, what did they get back? Government will not do nothing. Nothing, government will not do nothing. But if these people are protected by something, I'm telling you, that is why I'm looking at it sometimes people are saying, oh, you know, they do so. No, because I know send me anything I get in Salon is not protected. It's not protected. So then anything will happen. Innocent person where you didn't America, you don't suffer for everything you get. You don't be for, you don't suffer 20 some. Then they go burn down for nothing. So what it goes back to your suffering.
Okay, Mr. Brahma Togo, I think it's allowed to change the topic small. Okay. You now be a politician, where they aspire for ruler country, for leader country, because as a deputy leader, automatically if a party be win, then I go be the vice president. So you get big political ambition. But that election, if you don't come pass, when a party no win, the SLPP take over the reins of governance, then win. So what now your assessment? Because people they cry now say, the grand guy, the common phrase that one, that means say, economically people are struggling. What now your assessment of this current government economically in relation to the people suffering and what if you say go right or what go wrong?
Like again, I'm a Superman. In anything where they try to oppose, make sure so you get a solution. For me, the economy of Salona, we all get the economy of the country. When we all forget about, say, election, they don't happen, they don't pass, somebody don't win. We work as a team. Every teamwork will never fail, we will succeed. But if we are here, they're in the position of blaming, blame games, no, we will never get there. If we all say, okay, we already don't get a team, we already don't get a leader, we already don't get a governance, let us focus on them. Let them be. Let them do their thing. It's only five-year terms then get. After the 5 years, it's up to the people to make the decision back again. So this is the time for you, soever we want beef or so, to reach out to the people. Do your campaign in a quiet way. Do your campaign. You know how many things that were Trump done?
No, but Mr. Togo, what have been for Zoom ads? I want to rephrase the question again.
Okay.
No, we not say yes, the government and then our man don't accept and don't swear at me. Everybody knows that the government's in power right now. But in terms of the economy, the way how things are going at Salone, because many people they go talk and say there have been massive inflation. Like for instance, when you be going at Salone, you $100. I mean, just before this government take over governance, now be 750,000 units you get for $100. Now you $100, you get over 1 million units for them. So the ordinary people, they say that they suffer economically because there's a massive inflation and money not there, work not there. So what do you feel say? God, or what are your perception for us? You feel say the economy they do well or you know they do well at the moment?
Like I said, the economy of the country will not be me and you to determine the economy of the country because you're not there. You're not part of the finance of the country. Never mind me self-step me not to and not be part of the finance of the country. I don't get a Salone. I worked 8 years at the commercial bank and I was at the salaries department where they deal with most of the payments, them and everything for 8 years. So like I said, me and you they determine the economy of the country. Just like how we all participate in the economy of the country, that's how we do so. When the economy link, hold on.
Yes, but Mr. Togo again, yeah. if I change the question small again, because when you get a ship safe, the cleaner, the maintenance, not all they do the work, not all they run the ship. But the main person, now the captain. Because if the captain not stay at the ship to say for go, then we not all work will go in vain. So what do they say now? The government, me and you, we all contribute for the economy. But basically, the government are going to take the right policy them for direct way outside the economy for go. So the assessment I will ask about is what how the road where the government don't take we in terms of the economy. You feel saying at the right road, or you feel say the economy they do well, or you need they do well.
Well, just like I tell you back, say again, you mentioned about the captain of the ship. If you the captain of the ship, now if I be the last person where the ship they drown way for drop. So if you direct the ship to the wrong wave, then, so like I said, the economy of the country, now we all, because if the captain, he failed, we all drown together. So if we know, like I said, we have all the people that are responsible for the finance of the country. Every time social media, they give with different kind of numbers. How will I believe? How will I believe, say, okay, the economic is wrong? Or no, because I'm not an economist. I need to listen to somebody where it's kind of social media say, the government go big, so amount, then this, that, then no, because I'm not an economist. So we get in everything that, although, like I said, we get everything on social media where we they use against whatever we feel to say yes, it's right or wrong. But for me own perception, whatever the government they do now, or whatever the economy or whatever, I am not there. I'm not feeling the pain of the economy. I'm not feeling the pain of anything there because I'm not there. And so how will I assess something that I don't feel? How will I go assess something where I not go through that pains there? Then I deceive myself and I deceive the people of Salone because you are not there to feel the pain. You are not there to know how the economy can run, how the economy of the country, you know, the numbers, the number one, just the key. Some people, they call billions of billions of billions of billions of these. Do you know? So like I said, you get to know how things are going. Whenever you say something, have evidence to provide to back whatever you are saying. I'm not going to be here to say something negative of something when I don't know, cannot get something for back and with. No. So like I said, with the economy, we all get to be part of the economy, for grow the economy, for let it go to I for grow, for let we country be a country where we all, the Ghanaians, the Nigerians, now them building country, so we don't want the way they now, so them building country. Do not focus on the government, say, well, because of the economy, they're safe. Hey, it's the same thing going on all over Africa. But then build their own country, individual, everybody they go and do something there and make sure so the country be what it be so now to today. Because once you see, say me, at the common also, at that's why they go do something for improve the country, I'm telling you, they will very be careful saying, oh no, the diaspora and they do something else. So we have to protect their things. But right now, we never talk about how to protect the values that we'll get in Salone. Nobody's thinking about that.
But Mr. Brahma Togo, again, you now be an aspiring politician, wait for the big vice president if your party win. You feel say at the ADP party, Alliance Democratic Party, under the leadership of Mohamed Kamariman Mansaye, and you as the vice president, now for the win so. The country will be in any better position than where it is so?
I want to make that clear to you again. Me being the vice president of Salone, that question is out of it. The reason we make us say so, doesn't mean when I joined Kamarimba, I'm not joining her with the intention of becoming a vice president or becoming anything. I follow him because of the truth. I follow him because we want to make a change in the Salone. And the only change in the Salone, now the truth are they follow. And the truth now will set me free. Not to for become so. Right now, just like you say, political party, if the total thing be happen, maybe somebody got to think now say, I they talk because I'm going to take the party. I don't need it. I don't need them. I don't think that they, like I said, I don't want to become a president of Salone. I'm not fit to say I reach there with it for be that kind of person because the heart way God give me. I'm a soft person. So I will not go take position where I feel to say I will be so soft that I know no. So like I said, thank God, God not put you in that position before let be. Because maybe it will be the worst. Maybe it will be the worst. And when that be the worst, who are you going to blame? We. Because we deceive the people then. Because at that time, when we decide to say, I am on the wrong place, 2017, February, I said, enough is enough. I'm in the wrong place. I will not be part of anything. We're going to deceive the people of Sierra Leone and come to power. We come to power and fail the people then. I will not be part of it. That is why I started fighting. And up to the time I talk to you now, I'll be continuing to fight. Because I want the people to know the truth. This is not about me. It's for just the people to be aware, to know the truth of the whole thing. It's not everybody will come say, I want to run for presidency. I want every Jack and Jill want to be president in Salone. Because they don't look at that position, they like to say, it's a position of going there and be rich. And don't for even think about the people that are suffering. Today you're talking about the economy of the country. We are just saying the economy of the country. And what's in the make the economy of the country make now what are they suffering? Now the people that they suffer. Me and you, we are okay. We go there, we change $100 and $1 million. We can do so many things. So you don't care. The only time when you care is when you go, you reach out to the people that are in need. When you say, yeah, these are the people that are in need. That's how you care about your country. But don't say, started talking about the economy of the country. Or, come on, you care about your country. Go down there and fix the problem.
No, but Mr. Togo, like you're doing, you care for the country. Me and you, we all care for the country because when the country get problem, you say they feel the pinch. Look now where they go and do all humanitarian work. If not of us say the country, I want to plenty lapses. They say the fee say let yourself help small. You get relatives, you get people, they get friends them. Where sometimes if they do well in a salon, they're not going to call you all the time. Say, hey, Mr. Togo, please send me $100, send me $200. I get problem. If they get in work, then they go to live on it, they do well. So in their get leave, salon they do well. We all these Sierra Leoneans are diaspora as well go feel them. But again, the question here remains: you as an aspiring politician, una be get una manifesto, una get una ideas then. We make una be form the ADP party, you na a co-founder. Una be want to do something for bring am changes, makes I don't go be better. Now the question here is, that means una be believe una tell, una believe say if una be gain a power, una for people make salon better, or not for people make salon better. Then the other question again, because as time they're gonna all round up small. The other question again, I think said the ADP party said they don't suspend Mr. Kamarima temporarily because they get this case. You support that move there, or you feel say it's still for being the leader while they go through the case, or you feel say if he get and find him not guilty, you still go elect him for let be the leader and chairman for the Alliance Democratic Party?
No, just like I tell you what I say, the ADP party is not an issue for me. The ADP party, after me commodity, there are people running the party. In the Kamaimba, the deputy will is select. So for right now, like I said, I'm out of it. And
but I thought you're still a member.
Yes, yes, hold on, just like I'm saying. And right now, the reason why I make us say so because every one of us will be held position of that party already don't void until we get into convention. So nobody holds, and they are just acting for now. That's what they are doing. And we convention for we don't even take place 2018 June. Up to now, what is over 3 years later they go so now. So like I said, when you get somebody when it's now it's a one-side thing, what's going to happen? So like I say, I don't want for based on ADP. ADP, like I tell you, I must say, I am not in the position to take leadership in ADP. No, that's period. Because there's nothing in ADP where it take from let me go lead that party anymore. Because like I said, political party are people in the formal. But when you put everything on one person, I will not be part of that person if I will lead that party anymore. Because there's too much of hypocrisy. Hypocrisy in the sense that when something like this come up after 2018, we all know, Yusuf know what in Kamarainba they talk on social media. Where the day where he said the day where he lost election, in campaign starts. Today, where are we? So like I said, I will never go take something where it go be a stain to me. So like I said, with waiting they go on within life, so now, the man don't claim, like we all say, we all not former. Until we get into convention, you know they're not the leader. So the man is an allegation. Until they prove I'm guilty of that allegation, then we all know what for do next. But for now, it's an allegation. The man in suspension, like I said, there are people who make the decision to suspend them because maybe they don't want to tarnish the party record. That is why I say because of that particular issue, they just want to de-associate themselves from him. But that not mean to say, no, he's still the former leader of the party. But because of that, say, okay, they want to de-associate themselves. So what he wouldn't therefore do, go wait for until you prove you guilty, not guilty of the action with the allegation when they say, then we can come back and do what we get for do back. But beside that, if party members did not step up when the man was out there, not so now I can't go out there and say something. No, I be on the step out way they out. And they fight right behind them, fight up to and they fight there now. We step up. Now we don't go in and they go begin and they can't begin fight. No. This is what one thing in me. I always get passion for somebody. When them all come in back from a stone gun, ask yourself, or if you go back for all the reflection, I was the first person we call him. We call him, I call him Twitter, we obviously I talk to him, even decide for send money for everything, for send money, then do what they get for do. When he come back, what he do? Chastise me. Me a dog, me a fool. Me the friend we for go to the bigger. Say, me want send $2,000 for him. If even at the case I want for do it, because I feel for you. Because I don't want you for being in that kind of position for things like that to happen to you, because it would happen to me. So like I said, I'm not be in the position for say, I want to take ADP back. No. Most of the party members, but they call it, they make all kinds, and they tell them plainly, for now, I'm out of politics.
So for now, Mr. Brown Atogo, so for now, and going forward, you don't get any political ambition at all.
For now, like I said, from now until the day when the time of when they say politics, at that time, it's up to the people that want to serve. So now, where are they do things to? For them to make decisions, say, okay, we want for us to be part of it. But for now, nothing, nada. I'm not part of politics.
No, but during that time, they come, where the whistle, them blow the whistle for politics. you get any aspiration for becoming a member of parliament, for joining another party, or continue the party where they with, or waiting at any aspiration when the time reach? You get anything they think about?
But that's what I'm saying. When the time come, that is the time I will make a decision. And the decision I go open for make, it is time for the people that where they be me. Because I ain't gonna make decision where I feel to say they go fail. Where if I don't get support of the people then, when I then get for make me be that person there, why are they gonna make me decision for? Then I go fail? No. And I know they go, like I said, I need to go join political party because I want to go join party. I want to go be on the top. There are people behind me that have been in that party that have been suffering behind the party for so long. Why should I have to go there and be so selfish and say I want to be this before this person? No. All I want to do is to give my support. That is the thing that's not the only thing we make. I will make a decision with. I don't regret them, but I'm disappointed on that decision they will be make. Because the intention.
Mr. Bram Atsogu, thank you very much. I mean, this interview has been very, very interesting, and the comments and the chat coming so plenty and wonderful. We appreciate all the viewers, them where they comment, where they give their own opinion about this interview. But definitely, first of all, they established this man a humanitarian, a philanthropist through the Bram Atsogu Foundation. They do plenty work for help fellow Sierra Leoneans. Them. Now they zoom into the politics a little bit more. What the other people they talk about is that since this particular administration, the SLPP government don't kind of power, would they see that the all opposition member them, where they lock them up for months. Sometimes, eventually, they get the same in case don't collapse. Nothing, not charge them, nothing. One of the most notorious cases, now the one against retired Major Paolo Conte, when I be former defense minister in the previous government. Now we don't see the court says no find and guilty. You feel say this particular government here, it overpower the opposition them, it try for suppress and subdue the opposition them through the power where the government gets, through the court system, through the police system. You feel say it go well, you feel say they treat everybody fairly?
Superman again, like I tell you back again. me not Ibrahim. Me not Ibrahim Atsogu, me not to name no any other person. Decision of Paolo or all the incidents they call so, I have no comments on that. Because like I said, situation they trigger a situation. If I sit down and make a comment on any of the issues, then people will think otherwise about me. Say I'm trying to find favor from the ruling party, or I'm trying to find favor from. So I just have to reserve my comments. I don't want to say anything concerning any of those things that happened in Sierra Leone because I was not there. I don't know how the action take place. I don't know how the incident take place. The law don't take in course. The law they investigate everything, then come into an end, they come into conclusion, they come into verdict, and the verdict has been made. So I don't need no comment to make anymore. There's a verdict already. So whatever verdict is already there, is already there.
My comment is on that question, Mr. Bram Atsogu, because what you do is somebody when a colleague of yours, when I'm the former leader of your party, and probably yes, former leader of your party, when I'm Mohamed Kamariman Mansare, will likely go through that system. If you not get confidence by the system, then obviously any Mohamed Kamariman Mansare himself don't voice concern, because as we talk now, so he's been incarcerated for over how many weeks? When the Constitution say they not for all you past 3 days, then for charge you. Even in a state of emergency, the maximum for be 1 week, then for charge you. But in case, say, I think say it's going out close to a month where they don't hold up. They no charge yet, it's still the language na CID. So the system says they don't prove unfair to them. What do you think? What do you take on that so far? Because this is something we don't see for us, where don't happen. The system has been unfair to them in that regard.
Okay, Superman. What it make you feel to say it feel unfair?
Because according to the Constitution and Salon, it says when you hold anybody, normal term, if in 3 days' time, you for charge them for any alleged offense, you for charge them or you left them, or you send them first and also get them bail pending investigation. But in a state of emergency, he brought him to a week. Now this man, they don't hold him nearly a month. They no charge him, he's still in a city. So he not actually no say what he hold him for.
Okay.
So the system, the law force, they don't work on that side. So I make I ask you in your comments why they broke the law, how they treat them so.
Okay. Supermed, like I say back again, the law is for everybody. The law is for even the layman, the beggar. The law is for this forum. Law will be also be conscious of what we self-deceive. You know how many people in that said within a prison, within a Pademba Road, that are not affiliated with any of high authority position. We don't even charge them, some of them, they months or years, they don't even charge them to court, no nothing. Are you guys take defense of them? Are you guys take defense of them, saying them for charge them? Let's be honest here.
Let me finish. It doesn't mean say when they do one person bad.
No, let me finish. Hold on. Let me finish. You asked a question. What I'm saying is that all lives matter. It doesn't matter who side you come up from, whether you be or whether you are rich or whether you are poor, you are this, that. If you are now Okada driver, most of your Okada driver, there's an offense that don't even need you to even be 1 day in custody, therefore charge you. But because of the system of the country of Salone, so then you want to tell me, say them people in there, the innocent people in there, them vulnerable people in because they don't have the privilege of being on that kind of position. Nobody could come to their defense. So the law, not there on the side. So yes, like I said,
not there on the side.
Yeah, so if the law there on the side, why not for work on the side?
Because then make I ask you, if the law not work and then people on the side, you feel say the law correct?
Well, so that's what I'm saying.
Or the people because the law the people they dish the law out of supposed for this the justice. So the people, you feel certain people and people go get confidence in if anybody own a young person, like for instance now, come on, man, be a fellow colleague of yours, it then that same structure. If he say you go get confidence in the legal system, say they go treat them fairly.
Well, that's what I'm telling you from the beginning. I tell you, say the justice system is the justice system where as needs to be fixed. And try for being neutral.
So that means that you know say the justice system has a problem.
No, yeah, what I'm telling you, everybody knows, we all knows that. That's the problem in our country because the rich always get the right. The poor people and they suffer. When even the poor people say, so we not even commit a crime, we needs to be punished for, then they suffer because of because the non go offend somebody we get past them because of you get money, you get personality, you get within safe, you don't offend them. So nobody may fight for that one day because hey, they look and say, "Na money man, you go about so." So those people their life also matter. So if you're thinking about other person, wait for say because you don't hold a big position or whatever, there's an investigation. That the system of we country the investigation how will it take place, how will they do them? They make maybe the system was so long before they charge person because in everywhere when you know you're right. But nobody not there where they try for proof to start.
Okay, Mr. Bramatogo, thank you very much once more again. As we round up now, because the time on a bit we small. I want once again for tell you thank you plenty on behalf of this program inside Salone today, and also on behalf of this platform, Then and Now Media Empire. I want to tell you thank you plenty for it on kind of program. But now the last question now, before I give the floor, make you say your last things and to the viewers and subsequent people who watch this program. If they say for they grade this particular administration, but they almost past the middle term in terms of the economy, in terms of the democracy, in terms of national unity and cohesion, and so many other things, 10 being the best and 0 being the worst. What's at the grade we go give this particular administration so far?
To me, if I go grade them, to be honest with you, if I have to grade them, I will give them 10. My reason to say that I'll grade them 10, because like I said, government of the day is government of the day. Whatever thing, in 2 years, we're talking about 2 years, even to build a team, to build a soccer team, you know how long it takes to build a team? Even to build your own organization, you know how long it takes to build it? Even your administration, if you want to create a business, you know how long it takes? Hold on, let me finish. Yes, how long it takes to build that particular business? So like I said, I'm not going to come here and degrade them and tell them, say, no, you have failed. No, you have more 3 years to go. If they fail down within that 3 years, it's up between to me and you to go back on the ballot box and do what you gotta do, whether you want to put them back there or you don't want to put them back there. So like I said, I will not be in the position to discredit them. They are in charge, they are the government of the day, and government of the day will always be government of the day. Let them do their thing. Everybody gets in charge. Everybody gets in manifesto where they come to power with. When you say I form a government, I form a political party, you already don't get ready. You manifest to say, now this is what they can do. Now this is what they can follow. So let's give them the chance to just follow what they want to do and do our own thing. And when the people, they all they see, just what they say, some people don't get sense now, then they see. So if they continue for see what's in, they see so, hey, continue so, it's up to them for them to put them back there or they're not putting them back there. But I will not come here.
Thank you very much, Mr. Togo. I mean, like what you say, the only time you say for build me organization, build an organization, that is an organization where they start from roots. But government, it already done did it. So when any government come into place, it meets all the administration, they may already did. Now just the executive arm no more they change or the legislative arm no more they change. But all the instruments is already there. But I understand.
But you don't ask me anything about the past law, maybe they back.
Eh?
You know, ask me anything about the past law back, maybe they back.
The past government. No, they don't say the program inside Salon today. So they talk about things today.
No, it's not. You know, if you talk about today's, you have to talk about the past, and you talk about the future, and talk about the present. So don't only talk about today. Talk about the past, talk about the present, and then talk about the future.
The time not permits we as well because
okay, that's right. But I'm just saying that.
Even now, when you want to talk now, we never done them. But when you give the government 10, that implies that the government is absolutely perfect. They don't get no mistake.
Because that's why I do everything what they do. I follow. Do when it comes to Corona, I do my own part. When it comes to the cleaning of the country, I do my own part. When it comes to education side, I do my own part.
Get the previous administration as well. In terms of the time when they govern, from 1 to 10, 10 being the best and 0 being the worst. What's the grade they go give them?
The same thing, and they give them back the same 10 grade. Now we'll give them back because that is their time. They do what they got to do for the people of Sierra Leone, and when they left, hey, their time is over. It's up to this one now to take it from there and do whatever they're going to do back for another 5 years if they are going to be there. So they both, I give them 10-10.
Okay, thank you very much, Mr. Ibrahim Togo. Before close down this program, I want to make you tell Fambulem when they watch this program, got live right now, and people are going for subsequently watch this program, waiting now you vision for the Ibrahim Togo Foundation. And if you envisage people for join you for that vision there and things and where you see then go able to do or other Sierra Leoneans can join you for move this vision forward.
The vision to make people in our salons, everybody will listen to me today and try to understand where they come out from. The vision now for focus on the people and the vulnerable people, especially children. You know, forgive them, waiting with it to say, we'll go forgive them, we go keep them going. And like I always say, it's not a foundation that was even registered. It's not a foundation where they look for NGOs. No, it's open. If anybody wants to come for join me and do anything you want to do, especially the school now, mama, you don't reach in a position now where we try for finishing. I need help. I'm not going to also can be hypocrite say, I don't need help. No, I need help. So the only thing is like, I need help. When I need help, somebody will come to me, come begin to chastise me, say, oh, I put my money under, so I want to know why they spend that money. I want to know why they do this. I want to know. No, that is why I'm doing something on my own. So nobody going to question me. Say, even the people that don't even question themselves how they spend money. They don't even see me. They don't even know me. Like the one now Losa, they don't even know me. I don't have to be there to do that. Me advice that they give to everybody, if we all take the step with me, they take so now. If 25 people in common at this 25 constituency, then do what they do so. Sierra Leone will be a better place for we all.
Okay, thank you very much once more again, Mr. Ibrahim Togo. We officially now Mr. Ibrahim Suma, but plenty people now the sports fraternity, plenty Sierra Leoneans know him as Ibrahim Togo of Eastern Lions. And one time, thank you plenty more for when appear at this program today. Like this man, an incredible humanitarian and philanthropist. We see the thing we don't do plenty in our salon for help in country, one way or the other. We tell and thank you plenty for that. And I want to tell you back say, this program now, so inside Salon today, the Then and Now Media Empire, they can be begin for broadcast live. Now a television channel na Freetown. So weekly, anytime we get program now, like how they get this program, so people in Freetown will see them live as well. So subsequently, all interviews they will get for begin get, then they broadcast them live. So like how they turn on this platform, they go, una go now with YouTube page, una like, una follow, una subscribe, and they get to subsequent videos then because we now an objective platform where they come and bring up all Sierra Leoneans them. And this platform now for all Sierra Leoneans as well, for many express them views to the best of their ability. All man your opinion and your own opinion, all man your own, what's and call the expression and your right, but we all get for work together and understand we self, agree for disagree peacefully, and make sure say we all work for the benefit of Mama Salon. Again, I want to tell you thank you plenty. I want to tell we guests today, thank you plenty as well. This is not the program inside Salon today, now the Then and Now Media Empire, where they come regularly now this platform here. So 8 p.m. British time, 7 p.m. Salon time, 3 p.m. Eastern time. So until next week again, I want to tell you all tata. Mr. Togo, thank you very much and God bless you.
Thank you very much, Superman. And thanks to all the viewers and listeners also. I appreciate it now. Thank you.